A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, Mid-HudsonNews.com. It's Tuesday, May 24th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. Congressman Antonio Delgado announced yesterday that he plans to resign from the House of Representatives and be sworn in as Lieutenant Governor tomorrow. Delgado of Dutchess County said he's ready to put his years of experience and ability to connect people to work for the entire state. Governor Kathy Hochul, who selected Delgado, called him a phenomenal leader and public servant with a record of getting things done for New Yorkers, and he will serve as a trusted partner as New York's lieutenant governor. Since May 10th, Delgado has not been in Congress, citing the ongoing public health emergency. The fifth graduating class of the Middletown campus of Touro College of Osteopathic Medicine brings to 750 the number of doctors to complete their medical degrees since the school opened its doors in Orange County. This year's class totals 135. Dr. Alfred Pylong, Jr., president of Garnett Health Medical Center, delivered the keynote address to the graduates.
Live a life as a physician, not just of success, but of significance, to make a difference in the lives of the patients and the families that they have the opportunity to serve.
Pylong, a registered pharmacist, said this class will help close the gap in healthcare professionals, but many more are needed. Garnett and Touro have a working relationship with many of the college's students studying and interning at the hospital. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
The Newburgh City Council ended 13 years of discussion about remains of over 100 African American people who were unearthed during conversion of the Broadway School to the city courthouse. The council on Monday night voted unanimously to create a monument and reinter the remains on a hill in Downing Park. Councilman Robert Sklar says the city is not righting any wrongs, but creating a final resting place for those who lived in the city a century ago.
By approving a final resting place at Downing Park, we are taking a small step towards the creation of a sanctuary. It will be a place for us to remember those who once walked our streets and enjoyed their lives in our city. It will also be a place to reflect and remind us that if we work together, we can accomplish anything in our city.
Discussions about placing the remains back in the same area from which they were unearthed never led to selecting that site. Subject to finalization of the annual audit, city officials in Poughkeepsie estimate a 2021 general fund surplus of $1.25 million. The surplus results from stronger than projected sales and mortgage tax receipts and from continuing cost controls across several departments. The surplus further reduces the city's general fund deficit to about $6.8 million. The city's deficit stood at $13.2 million in 2016 and has declined each year since then except for 2020. The work of reconstructing the McKinstry Bridge in Gardner has begun. The bridge has been closed since 2020. A $2.8 million county allocation will address instabilities on the structure, with the new bridge expected to be open by the end of the year. Cracks in the asphalt had etched tectonic plates that had sunken in some areas and crumbled in others, and rust had eaten through parts of the steel beams. Hurricane Irene had also inflicted damage, causing temporary closure in 2011. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.